We use the term isomer when we are referring to molecules that have the same chemical formula, so the same number of atoms of a given element, but different connectivity between the carbons. So we're going to use butane as our example. Butane is the smallest hydrocarbon which has isomers. So on the left of the slide we see N-butane, 4 carbons. We call it N, it stands for normal. Anytime we have the linear alkane, we put the N in front of it, and that means it's the linear version of the butane. On the right we have isobutane. Both of these chemicals are C4H10, but isobutane, if we look at it, we've switched out a methyl group from the end of the N-butane with the hydrogen on the C2. So our middle carbon here is connected to 3 carbons. In N-butane, there's no carbon that is connected to 3 carbons. So isobutane has different physical properties than N-butane, different density, different boiling point, different melting point. It is a different chemical. Now, once we get to hydrocarbons with more than 4 carbons, we get more and more isomers. So we need a systematic way to name these isomers. For butane, we just need butane and isobutane. But once we get to 5 or 6 or 7 or 12 isomers, systematic ways are what we need to name those isomers. So what we do is we identify the longest continuous chain. So in isobutane, the longest continuous chain is 3 carbons, and that is known as the root name, and that's going to be propane because it has 3 carbons. Then we identify the branches. There's a branch coming off the C2, and that has 1 carbon, so it's a methyl group. If there were 2 carbons in the group, in the branch, it would be an ethyl. All right, and then we have to number where that branch comes off the longest continuous chain. We always want to give the branch number the smallest possible number. And in this instance, we are numbering left to right, which is our inclination because we read left to right. But if we got a smaller number, numbering right to left, then that's how we would number our branch. Now in this case, it doesn't matter if we number from left to right or right to left. The middle carbon is still C2. So when we name our isomer, we identify the number carbon, we identify the branch, and then we identify lastly the longest continuous chain. So this will be 2-methyl propane.